player. If you collect 5 pink diamonds from the same division, you'll get a Galaxy Opal player. If you collect all the Galaxy Opal
The first time I ever saw Michael Jordan was in 1981 at the McDonald's All-American game in Wichita, Kansas. As soon as I saw him on the court, he was different. Every practice session was like Game 7. And he did that relentlessly every single session. Okay, he's dominating us. He's the best player in the gym by far. We see this. But can he do it against NBA players at that next level? 1984 Olympic team, we went on somewhat of an NBA tour against NBA All-Stars to prepare for the Olympics in LA. All the stars showed up. Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale. The best player on the court was Michael Jordan, this junior from the University of North Carolina. And I think ultimately, it was the preview of the greatest player of all time coming on the scene.
We are at capacity for the first ever event here at the Hoosier Dome in downtown Indianapolis. What a magnificent venue. And now let's go across the floor. Time to hear the player introductions.
Welcome, fans, to the exhibition game. The starting lineup for Team USA. A 6'1" soccer.
Welcome, everyone. Joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. I'm Kevin Harlan. With us on the sidelines, David Aldridge. We're all set here for what promises to be an exciting exhibition game between Team USA and Mike, a squad of NBA stars.
That's right, Kev. Team USA, of course, the team assembled from amateur talents across the country, which will go on to compete in the games this summer. Lots of young guys looking to make a splash in this one.
Our Team USA has its work cut out for them, taking on these NBA stars.
No kidding. You got that right. Just look at the roster for the NBA stars, and you'll see that the name is very appropriate. These are some of the best players the league has to offer. A bunch of big-name talent on their bench.
The best of the best, you're right. Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Mullin at the small forward. Raymond Tisdale at power forward. Down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point, with Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record, but you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Jordan against Paxson. Michael Jordan attacking right away. Looking to get something going here.
Tremendous strength there from Jordan. Knows he's going to get hacked inside. Finishes through.
Thomas finds Bird. There's Bird finding the bucket already, proving his offensive value for the NBA stars.
He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Here's Jordan. A hot start for Jordan, hitting back-to-back shots.
What concentration from Jordan. Not allowing the defense to affect this shot, even with contact.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
Thomas passes to Bird. Now Paxson. And Thomas has it in the corner. Plenty of space. It's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre. Mike, it only makes this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high-intensity, high-effort play for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best. Love the energy Jordan is bringing to his game, and right away, too. No wasted time getting off to a hot start.
One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
And unfamiliar opponents tonight. That adds some intrigue as we go to David Aldridge for more.
Thanks very much. Now, both squads are excited to check out their future competition. For USA, they can't wait to test themselves against the likes of Larry Bird, and the NBA stars are very curious to see what Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing can do. They know they're dealing with potential rivals in their professional careers in this one. Back to you.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. Mike, I think we expected that might be the case.
A terrific chance to do some feeling out. And it's really no shock to hear the NBA vets want a closer look at these young incoming talents.
They've got to be curious, right? My goodness.
They hear about them all year.
Right. Good on both. Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one. And that's who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Thomas. Passes to Bird. Up top, Paxson. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Thomas. And once again off the mark by the NBA stars. Rebounded by Perkins, something he's become very good at while at UNC. Jordan with the bucket.
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for their money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there, that's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a remarkable young talent.
Jordan can't get it to go. The Stars with the lead, 14 feet away. Here's Bird. Right away, Bird is hitting back-to-back buckets. What a start for him.
Willing to fight for those loose balls. Bird is a winner.
Alford passes to Jordan. It doesn't go for him. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Stars. Here's Paxson. Goes back up. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
The level of focus Paxson possesses is impressive. Gutting it out through the contact.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, something that could give the NBA stars an edge are the little things. Oftentimes I say the playing things are the main things, and you learn that as a pro. Little attention to detail type stuff, like playing a strong transition game or being able to read and anticipate where a play is going. That's stuff that pros do.
You might just see more high IQ plays coming from the NBA stars. They'll be a little more calculated with their approach, where Team USA might try to just get things done with sheer willpower and effort.
Catching up on the changes for the NBA stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. McHale comes in for Larry Bird. Whitman is checked in for Paxson. And it's Seasting in for Thomas.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
Jerry Seasting with the 9.
Team USA trails by 7. Jordan looking it over. Driving in. Williams with the defensive effort. Here is Seasting. Here's Whitman. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
I think there's way more they could have done there to try and open something up, get something a little better.
Yeah, they settled for a poor shot when they didn't have to.
And again, Team USA, no luck. Here is Seasting. It's deflected.
Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people who packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA Stars.
And that was a foul, no question about it.
He deserved to go to the line after that hit.
Team USA have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First one falls for 60,000 people. I mean, that's enormous. For a rare look, Clark, it's so many amazing players.
And Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are in the building.
And now we can enjoy it together. Me, Mike Clark, and all of you. Williams finds McHale. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Well, we're pretty far along in the first half now. And Clark, it's the NBA Stars who have the advantage on the scoreboard, as we can see.
Showing us they came ready to win this thing. Not allowing Team USA to catch them unprepared and unfocused.
A nice shot by Ewing.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass. The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And out of bounds as the Stars gain possession. And the new group getting ready for the Stars. Parrish, he's checked in for Williams. Bird comes in for McHale. Paxson, he's checked in for Whitman. And Thomas subbed in for Seasting. Tisdale, he's checked in for Team USA. And the Stars leading by 5. Paxson passes to Thomas from 20 feet out. And that's good for 2. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's why Jim Paxson piles up the big assist numbers. How about that dish? A big part of Team USA's strategy has to be making the NBA Stars earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good looks.
Knocked loose. Jordan with the steal. Kicks it to Ewing. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Parrish. And again, Team USA, no luck. Coach, no question Team USA is going to have to work overtime to effectively defend the NBA Stars.
Well, outworking the pros might just be the key. Team USA is full of energetic young guys. So all-out effort on that end could be the difference maker.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Bird is screen on person. Paxson passes to Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And sometimes you forget how athletic Bird is, showing off his leaping ability on the slam.
Jordan with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. A steal by Isaiah Thomas, showing off his defensive talents.
You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this Team USA roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached to them.
Here's Alford. Thomas covering. And the pass to Alford. Paxson against Jordan. Over Paxson. Person, the pass to Tisdale. Over Bird. Ewing trying to get open. Tisdale, no good. Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin. It's a very interesting thought to consider while you watch how they handle these NBA stars. I mean, in some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
Like, I could see Ewing going #1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 3 or 4 picks.
I don't have any arguments there.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Reed kicks to Thomas. Paxson outside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Kevin McHale checked in for the NBA Stars. Aguirre comes in for Reed. Team USA also making some changes. Concax checked in for Ewing, and it's Perkins in for Person. Pass to Tisdale. Here's Jordan. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Inside, Paxson. Offensively, it's all NBA stars right now, putting together a very nice run.
Nice vision by Aguirre, creating an easy scoring opportunity by finding the open man.
Jordan, the pass to Alford. Here's Koncak, defended by Parrish, and it's Koncak missing.
He gets the ball in close to the hoop, but is just unable to finish the job.
Offensive rebound. Here's Thomas, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Thomas got 8 points.
You know, Thomas plays much bigger than his listed 6'1" height. He's got really good strength and deceptive athleticism.
Tisdale passes to Alford. Here's Jordan. And again, Team USA, no luck.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
But they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
Team USA shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No luck that time either. Aguirre against Perkins. Yes, that goes in. 8 points for him.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
And so it's the NBA Stars with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. Welcome back in USA and the NBA Stars. It has been a fun one so far.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA Stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
He has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
On the court right now for the Stars, we've got Bird. Paxson is out there with Thomas. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Parrish in at the 5 spot. Thomas dishes to Parrish. And the NBA Stars again with the bucket. In court with Team USA, they don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that. And, you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
A lot of guts, you're right.
How many other guys can do that? Michael Jordan, everybody. You can't top his showmanship.
Second half is underway, and for the moment, it's the NBA Stars who are out ahead.
And, you know, Kevin, this is where Team USA will really be tested. I mean, because they have to maintain their focus, keep fighting, and keep their composure and confidence. Pros never give up on a game.
Yeah, this is a great challenge for Team USA.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Bird.
Speaking with Bird's opponents, they'll tell you he talks trash the whole time. And, of course, he backs it up with his play.
Pass to Jordan. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Parrish. Bird, the pass to Aguirre. To the left wing. Back to Paxson. Down low. With that shot, Bird slips into double figures. He's done a good job finding his looks.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy. You know, I find this an interesting challenge that all of these players have to deal with. Playing with a coach they're not quite familiar with. That can be more challenging than it seems when you haven't had a lot of practice time to build up a relationship there.
Pass to Aguirre. Back to Thomas. Paxson passes to Thomas. 2 points. That one goes. Thomas got 10.
The pace Isaiah plays at can really challenge a defense. He gets the hot pass and has a shot up right away.
Mike, you can speak about this, but I've always thought it's an interesting dynamic when players have a new or temporary coach in control.
It's really all about respect. As a player, you have to respect what the coach is trying to do. And as a coach, you have to respect that the players aren't fully accustomed to your style and be patient with them.
Sounds like communication key.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Paxson passes to Aguirre. It's Bird, top of the key. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot. In some ways, this game between Team USA and the NBA stars is a classic matchup of youth versus experience. No one knows this game better than the NBA stars, but Team USA has such explosive athleticism.
Here's Jordan. Jordan with another miss, and there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for the NBA star. Team USA also making some changes. Ewing comes in for Perkins, and Turner's subbed in for Tisdale. So, Clark, if this is a battle of youth versus experience, which wins out?
Kevin, that's a hard call. It's tough to pick a favorite here. I mean, I think Team USA could surprise us by keeping the energy level high as this game wears on, but down the stretch, I tend to lean towards the experience of the veterans because they've been here and done this so many times before.
Yeah, they know how to finish strong.
Exactly.
Williams. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. Paxson's got his 6th assist on the night. Aguirre against Jordan. Dishes it to Turner. Mullen passes to Jordan. Lets a floater go.
They won the rebounding battle, and it's translated to the score.
And it says a lot about the hustle and work ethic of this team. Still competing for every miss.
Poked loose. And it's out of bounds. Team USA able to retain possession here. And a new group getting ready for the start. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Bird. Whitman comes in for Aguirre. Woodson's checked in for Paxson. And it's Easting in for Isaiah Thomas. Steps back. Seasting passes to Williams. Here's Woodson. He's looking for McHale and finds him. Shoots over Turner. A shot by McHale, no good.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Smooth as silk. MJ with one of the best pull-up jumpers you'll ever see.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
The pass to Woodson. Here's Whitman. Pass to Woodson. Over Jordan. And it's Woodson missing. And as we enter the home stretch of this contest, Clark, the NBA stars are in command of the lead.
Well, the effort from Team USA has been good. They've been playing hard, but the NBA stars just have that little bit of extra know-how, that veteran savvy, and that's helped them find the lead.
Jordan outside. Over Woodson. And Team USA getting another basket right there.
Like how poised Jordan is. He doesn't feel the pressure, not at all. Stays relaxed, embraces knocking down these hard, high-pressure shots.
So, for the Stars, Robert Parrish is checked in for Williams. McGuire comes in for Whitman. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Seasting. And Team USA making a change here as well. Tisdale, he's checked in for Concap. Here's Woodson. He's guarded by Ewing. Back to Parrish. Passes it to Thomas. Screen by Parrish. Here's Woodson. Over Jordan. Here's Parrish. That shot off. Great defense that time from Ewing.
You know, every player wants to win a game they're playing in. But in this matchup, there's some extra pride and motivation on the line. These NBA stars want to put the next generation in check. And Team USA wants to show us they're ready for the lead.
And that one misses. That pride on the line certainly has added some extra intensity to this game.
You can just see it in the eyes of the players, especially here late in the game. This game might not count for the record books, but these teams are hungry to prove that they can get the better of each other.
This has really been fun.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
And stolen by Jordan.
That was something to see. Goodness.
The quickness of Jordan. He's got a tremendous first step. You look at these NBA pros as this game continues to roll on, and you can really tell they just love to compete. None of them have to be here, but they relish the chance to test themselves against Team USA.
We go now to David Aldridge as this game enters the home stretch.
Kevin, thanks very much. Now, this intensity is real right now. Everybody can sense it. Everyone's playing hard and trying to win this game. USA wants to prove they're the next best thing, while the NBA stars want to keep their spot on top of the mountain. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, DA. Thank you very much. Mike, it's exciting in here tonight, isn't it?
It is, and if you're one of the 60,000 fans in this building, you are loving it. These players are putting on a show. It's been fun to see.
It is indeed. To the paint. Ewing against Parrish. Ewing kicks to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. I'm sure Team USA is very appreciative of the NBA stars for taking the time to come play these games against them.
I could not agree with you more, Kevin. There'll be plenty of heartfelt thanks and handshakes after the game, though. Not while things are going on. Both of these teams are going to be playing their hearts out and competing at a high level.
What a great test.
Yeah.
Thomas passes to Bird. Lets it fly from 18. McGuire, good. And the NBA stars lead by 12.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide-open teammate.
Here's Jordan. Here's Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
What catches my eye as this game wears on is the consistency of Team USA. Young guys often start to lose focus down the stretch, but not Team USA.
Paxson passes to Aguirre. Now here's Paxson. Good work there as it goes.
Nice instinctive shooting right off the pass. He doesn't have to think through that at all.
Team USA calls timeout. And here's Team USA now, down by 12. The concentration from Team USA could be an indication, Clark, of good coaching.
That's part of it, but it also can indicate player IQ. I mean, these aren't just college players. I mean, they're the very best of the college guys. They know what it takes to win games, and focus is a big part of that.
You said it, and that one is good.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled.
Outside Jordan. Shoots. Here's Tisdale, and he banks in the layup.
And with how effective he's been offensively, you'd like to see him be more aggressive. He needs to keep shooting if they want to cut into this lead.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Free throw good, Thomas.
Don't be fooled by his size and that smile. Thomas is as tough as nails and as feisty a competitor as you'll see.
And both free throws good for Thomas. A minute 50 left to play here in the second half. Nice move. Count it, and the Stars' lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Jordan.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Paxson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Patrick Ewing.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here.
Take a break.
We could clearly see the contact.
2 shots.
That free throw, good from Paxson.
You know, whether Paxson is starting or coming off the bench, he's always going to be an impactful player, especially given how good a scorer he is.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:31 left here in the second half. Paxson against Jordan. Pass to Alford. And it's the NBA Stars with the rebound. Paxson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Thomas. Back to Paxson. The pass to Bird. From 10 feet out and too long on the shot.
They got a great look. Close in. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go through the hoop.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Paxson passes to Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Bird certainly has done what he can to make it clear who the pros are, giving the NBA Stars a boost with his offensive production.
Jordan. And that's collected by Bird. Outside Thomas. Pass to Aguirre. Takes it inside. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Parrish. Back to Thomas. Passes it to Paxson. To the inside. Here's Bird. Count it. Good. And the NBA Stars lead by 14.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
And here is Thomas. And so that'll do it. It's the NBA Stars coming out on top over Team USA. Like an exciting game, but in the end, the pros take the win.
Well, some people might say this was the obvious outcome. But Team USA did put up a fight. They just couldn't overcome true Pro League caliber players.
Think this game is sort of a lesson that these young Team USA players, Clark, will hold on to?
No doubt. Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they'll be thinking about what they could have done differently. But the good news is, the flip side, obviously, is soon many of these guys will enter the NBA. And they can get some payback at that time.
For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.